What's up, everyone? Just a handful of days ago, I reviewed the DJ Khaled Jordan 5, and I said it was a South Beach, Miami summer shoe that dropped on us in the middle of winter. Little did I know that just a handful of days later, I would get another shoe that is exactly that as well. In this box, we have the Solefly Jordan 13s. This is a crazy box, by the way. This is a shoe box shipped FedEx from Sneakers. I can only guess that either Nike ran out of boxes or they're trying to disguise their shoe shipments so that people don't box check and or steal these anymore. This is super overkill, but let's get into it. Already very interesting. We have some protective paper over this box, and again, as I said in the other review of the A Ma Maniere and the Khaled Jordan 5, Nike has figured out how to make boxes using plastic, and now all of the collaborators are using them. This one is a unique twist. The lid is completely transparent, it's see-through, and underneath it, we've got paper that mimics ocean waves. That is a very, very cool, very nice touch. On the box, we have the color Muslin Celestine Blue, and let's get into it. That's the lid. We got the Jumpman on the side. Paper. And I'll say, for this shoe, for me personally, because I'm not the biggest fan of Jordan 13s, I'm not the biggest fan of the textile that they typically use on the primary panel, but this is supposed to be a suede, and it's all gonna be in the execution for me. The quality of the materials, let's have a look. Wow. Initial impressions, not as soft and as buttery smooth as I actually would have hoped for. It's a little bit rough. It's a little bit crinkled. It's actually a pretty rough texture. I'll try to get close-ups of it, but a lot of the photos that came out of this shoe had this suede material looking a whole lot nicer in the photos than I think it is in hand, if I'm being honest. The gray suede is actually a nicer material than the blue, and the blue really is what I was hoping would carry this shoe. We have the typical 23 Jumpman hologram. On the other side, same gray suede and blue suede. And the toe box and tongue area are a ripstop material, which is a change up from a typical Jordan 13, as well as this toe cap that's almost like a durable film. I've got some shoe parallels that I can relate this to. Let me go grab them real quick. All right, so it's not quite a dead ringer, but the ripstop material on the toe and the tongue is kind of similar to what you find on the Jordan 1 Gore-Tex. There's a square grid pattern, and the size of the squares is actually almost identical. I don't know if it's the exact same material or not. I'm not sure if this is weatherized, but in terms of looks, it's very, very similar. In terms of feel as well, I would say it's very, very similar. And then the front of this is actually very similar to this Sacai clot shoe. very, very similar as well in terms of how it looks, although the one on the Jordan 13 Solefly is certainly softer to the touch. The liner is pretty amazing. Super smooth, super shiny. I don't even think there is a shoe that I'm aware of that I can draw parallels to. It is pretty beautiful. It's also incredibly soft, smooth, slippery, if that's a good word. The shoelaces have a hint of gray throughout them. I'm not sure if it's reflective or not. And the insoles have a pattern that's almost like the elephant print or cement print except for water. And from what I've heard, this is actually based off of Michael Jordan's yacht, which is called Catch 23. And this is the pattern that he has on the side of his yacht. Solefly is based out of Miami. It's owned by Michael Jordan's brother-in-law, I believe. And this whole shoe is based on water, his yacht. You can tell the theme through the translucent top, the water-looking paper, the insoles, and the general colorway that has water and beach vibes. One of my favorite touches, accents to this shoe is the bottom and the super gummy pieces of the outsole. I think it's just such a beautiful looking contrast. And then we have this middle here that's kind of a hard plate. Overall, I think this shoe looks beautiful. I think the execution is so close, but not quite there, not quite what I was hoping for. And it's leaving me slightly disappointed to the expectations that I had set in my head based on photos. And it's all to do with this blue suede. If this suede had been a nicer quality material, smoother, more buttery, this shoe would have knocked it out of the park. Like I said, I'm not a Jordan 13 guy. This one was so close to winning me over, and unfortunately, I'm on the fence on it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep them in the box. I'll think about it. The colorway is gorgeous. I think these will look really, really good on feet. I'm just a little bit underwhelmed by the quality of the material that they ended up using, but it is what it is. What do you guys think? Do you like the shoe? Do you like the colorway? Anybody that's got them in hand, what do you think of the materials? Drop a comment, let me know. That's all I've got. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you at the next one soon.